back on the bus after lockdown. It's been far too long since I've done anything on the bus, but as you can see, we got straight into it today. Straight out onto the bus, ripping out all this vinyl, which was insanely difficult to get off. Whatever glue they've used to put this down, they've made sure that it's not only stuck down for good, but it's stuck down forever. But as you can see, with a bit of hard work and a lot of physical lifting, I'm able to get it all off. It was a really good day today. You will see more stuff coming up soon. Just sit back, watch, and enjoy. So what you're seeing here is basically Dad telling me to drill out all the pot rivets, which was a lot of fun because I got to use my new Makita tool set. And then after that I started to go through with it and taking out the plywood that's on the ground. But me and Dad noticed that it was going to be very difficult to get out the heating and cooling units because they're filled with a lot of liquid, and we couldn't just rip them all out. So we had to basically talk a bit over, try and rip up the ply as gently as possible, and then Dad came up with a brilliant idea of drilling out a bunch of holes around the pipes and then hitting it with a hammer to break the ply, so that when it came to taking the ply off, I wasn't going to risk breaking any of the pipes and ripping the pipes out. So that's a master who knows what he's doing, teaching me, the young buck, what to do. So that's what we ended up doing in the next one as well. Drill out all the rivets, drill many holes. Dad came over and showed me a better way of doing it, which then I did it. And then just got the whole 20 ouncer out, my favourite tool, and just bashed the living crap out of the plywood. And then we were able to basically, once that was done, get the get the thing that comes out and crowbars it up. The crowbar. Just before then, Auntie came down and said hi, asked us how we were doing. It was good to see her again. And then we basically got in there. A few times there where you'll probably see me do nothing for a few seconds, and that's just because I've hit my hand with the hammer and it hurts like a mother trucker. But yeah, this one was a lot easier. Once I got all the rivets out and everything like that, it just popped straight off and we were able to take it straight out the door. And now we get into the fun part of grinding. You're going to see lots of sparks flying everywhere, and what you can't smell is my burning leg hair and moustache hair. It's absolutely smelt delicious. You should have been there. It was such a great time. But keep watching because there's going to be heaps of grinding and heaps of moving. Boom, and right about now is when me and Dad actually got into the point of basically just planning things out. We were looking at how things were going to work, where we could put like the fridge and all that kind of stuff. But you'll see that a bit later on when I do my project video through Sketchup, which is going to look really good. Right now I'm getting into doing some of the cleaning. Dad's gone home, and I'm just straight into cleaning up, getting all of the dust and stuff out using my blower, and then I'll wipe it all up together. Now with the upcoming where I show you what the bus is going to look like on the inside, any tips, tricks, tutorials, anything like that would be much appreciated. Leave a comment on the video or message me directly. So right now you're having a look at all the mess outside that I need to clean up. Once I can get back into going to the tip runs in level 2, that's basically what we're getting into. Now you can see me creating the outro video, which is hilarious because you're about to watch the outro video in about 10 to 15 seconds. Pull everything in from the back, close everything up, and then this will lead straight into the outro video. Alright, back in the bus after lockdown, level 4. Today, brilliant day. We were able to get out all of the left hand side that we needed to get out. We had a little bit of a leak from the cooling or heating. We were able to confirm that that's antifreeze. So those pipes there are just filled with antifreeze. So it's going to be a bit of a bish to get out. But apart from that, as you can see now, all of the room, in theory, that I need is made. And yeah, we just got to sort out this mainly, so that we can get this out, find out what else Sam needs done, and then we can get into it. So hopefully by the time this video ends, there will be a small clip of how the layout's going to look using the layout programmer that I've found. But yeah, we've got here where a cavity slide is going to go straight out. Bed, of course. I got the mess that needs to be cleaned up. As soon as we can get back down to level 2, we'll be able to do tip runs. But it is looking fan-fucking-tastic. The roof's all done, all ripped out. The floor's now all ripped out. It's what, my 5th or 6th day out here doing this. So in total 5 or 6 days of work. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. This vinyl shit on the ground is an absolute arse to pull up. But yeah, that's it for today. Next week is going to be a lot more fun, because it's going to be probably design, drawing, maybe trying to rip up, because this is flooring, so there's more flooring under this flooring. So I got to figure out whether I'm going to pull it up. I don't know if you can see here, but there's actually a layer here before it actually hits down onto the actual floor. So I'm going to have to find out how that's done, and whether or not I want to go through the painful process of cutting out what I need out and then taking it out. I'm going to have to get all those side bits out as well. But yeah, bus is coming along awesomely. There's lots of positive feedback about it as well, and I think if we can get down to level 2, there are people who want to come out and see it, which is going to be so much cool to bring people out and show them around. Can't wait for that. It's going to be so much fun. Close up the bus, give it a fist bump. Yeah. Alright, welcome to Sketchup Pro, where I have using this cool thing that gives you like the proper measurements and everything like that. I've been able to practically sketch up exactly what my idea design of the bus will be. Things will probably change once we get into actually having a chat about what can and can't happen and all that kind of stuff. But apart from that, everything here should work pretty well. Don't mind me, I'm just doing some minor adjustments. So yeah, this is practically what the design is going to be like. We'll start from the back and work our way forward. So down here, this is a fuse box, which is unfortunately impossible to be moved, so we just have to ignore it. but we're going to put a storage box over top of it. So there'll be storage here, and for like phone, technology based stuff, chargers, maybe put some snack food in there if I'm feeling snackish. Down here, so this will be where the mattress is. Underneath the mattress, there'll be some drawers. One will be a pull-out drawer, which will allow access to the gearbox. The other two will be drawers that'll be holding for clothes and stuff like that. Right here will be a big fake wall with a cavity slider on it. Can't really show cavity sliders in this, but basically it'll be like this, slide it close, and it'll lock into place for travel, or it can lock in here for travel, whichever works for me. Which will give me privacy because all these back windows will be tinted, so I can have full privacy in my bedroom. Next, into the left or right, depending on which way you're standing, will be a wardrobe for holding my suits, tuxedo, and all that kind of stuff. And then right next to that, this bottom part will be where my computer will sit for the time being. And then above that will be storage for like towels, linen, and anything like that. In here where the computer's going to go, there'll be a hole in the wall which will lead through to my computer desk. Somehow I've managed to lose myself. There you go. So that'll come through and then come around to where the computer's going to be, and I'll have my triple monitor display set up along here. I'm not going to give up any part of my monitor, my gaming, just because I'm moving into a bus. Next will be the cavity for the fridge. So the fridge will sit in here, and then hopefully above that, if there's enough room, I'll have my little air fryer, which air fryer convection oven thing, so I can do some cooking on it. And then next to that will be where I have my gas top. So dual gas tops, don't need any more than two. Two's more than enough. And then above that will be a air extractor, which will extract all the smoke straight out of the bus. Underneath that will be where most likely be where the gas tank will go. Just a little 9 kg gas tank, should last for quite a while. And then we'll basically be drawers here for like cutlery and plates, bowls, spoons, all that kind of stuff. And then next to it, because I want to do solar power, I'll probably have the batteries for the solar power set up in here and all the technology, because there's around about here in the bus there's a nice plastic cover that runs down, which has currently got a copper pipe. So once I rip that out, I'll be able to run power piping down to here, so that when I need to check to see how much power I've got, I can just open the little drawer and it'll be able to tell me. And then next to that will be where the sink goes, which will have a full running sink with my InSinkerator, which will dispense hot and cold water for cleaning the dishes and stuff like that. And then next to that will be a little gap for probably shoe storage or something like that. Depends, I haven't got that far through that part of the design. And above that is where I'm going to have my wall mounted TV, so that when I'm sitting down at the table, I can watch TV, can play video games. Now on to the other side. This looks quite big out of proportion because it is, but this is where the fireplace will be. It's got to have specific spaces around it, so it's basically going to take up the entire wheel arch when you come in, and then wood storage will be to the right of it. There won't be much room on this side. I've kind of got the proportions out a bit here, but yeah, we'll be having a full barrier here with another sliding door so that I can close it during the winter time, help keep the hot air in, and then yeah, keeps giving me more and more privacy. Next to the fireplace will be a single table, well, a table and 2 chairs for if I have a guest over, basically. Very basic, nothing too amazing. I think Dad's building the table, and then we'll just get some nice chairs that will be hard mounted to the floor so they don't move or anything like that. Probably won't swivel. Be a bit of a pain, but life on a bus. Next to that is where I'm going to be building a pop-out food storage. So it'll be like that, and then basically this opens up, using those cool runners that you see. They got like a runner there, runner halfway, and then runner on the bottom, and then they've got like food and stuff on the side, and then you can close it. Push it to open it, push it to close it, or pull it to open it, push it to close it, and that'll hold food, which will be really cool. And then next to that is going to be my full bathroom. So it'll be a step up because there's wheel arches here, down here, and then of course where the fireplace is. So up onto the wheel arch, sit onto the toilet. Just watch me build a bit of a toilet. Just extract that up so it looks like a toilet. So full macerating toilet, so it'll macerate everything once you flush it. There'll be a sink here. This looks really bad, but there'll be a sink there for washing your hands once you've used the toilet. And then a step down into a nice shower, so that if I'm travelling down to see people in Christchurch, Invercargill, Dunedin, or if I'm going for a trip around the South Island, go down to see Uncle in Greymouth or something like Westport, not Greymouth, I can pull over on the side of the road, have a shower, go to the toilet, do whatever I need to do. The idea is for this bus to be fully self-sufficient. That's the reason why it's going to have solar panels. It's going to be gas cooking. The water is going to have proper tanks underneath here for carrying a good amount of water that you're going to be able to just put. Well, we live in New Zealand, so you can just put straight tap water in it and you can drink it. But the incinerator's got a full filter system built into it, so it'll filter out all the bad stuff before you even get the water for drinking, which is awesome. And it'll have a tank for sewage as well, for grey water. So yeah, this is the cool design. Can't wait for it to be finished. There'll be a door here, and then of course a door here in the shower. So the shower will be like a shower dome, so it'll keep all the steam in. If that's not possible, then there will be a fan on the side which will push all the steam out. But the idea is to make it a shower dome. But yeah, this is going to be how my bus looks. Can't wait for it to be started building, and then everybody gets to come see it built, and then I get to start living in it, traveling around New Zealand in it. It's going to be awesome.